Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Griselda. This is episode 2 of my weight loss journey. This week we have so much to go over, guys. I'll speak about my relationship with food. I recorded a couple of my workouts for this week. And more important, I have amazing results that I can wait to show you guys. So if you want to hear all about this, please keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so excited. Last week we premiered my first episode. It went really well. And I just want to give a huge thank you for everyone who watched the video since last week. I really appreciate all of your comments, everyone that has subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate all of you guys. It's really exciting when you start a new journey, a new project, and people really listen to you and want to help you grow. So I just want to give you guys a huge thank you. For those who are new to the channel, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Before we get started, this week motivation was the number one on my list. I continued to listen to Sean Steve's podcast this week. I'll link the link down below for the one that we listened this week that just passed. It was more about your personal goals and where you're doing right after all that's happening right now all over the world. So few things that so basically he asked certain questions, and as you listening to the question, you had to write down your answers for yourself. So I'll give you guys the questions. I'll give you a little bit about my answers, and I would like to see your answers for next week. So if you guys want to write them down, replay the video, write them down on a piece of paper, take 10 minutes, 15 minutes of your time today and do that so you can kind of reconnect with yourself. That also will help you get in track in your journey. So if you are kind of like, hey, where am I in this journey of trying to lose weight, but you don't know where to start, these questions will help you have a center, like have a goal in mind, and it will help you kind of get to your goals. So first question was new beginnings. So after everything that had happened, what was your new beginning? So for me, it was being home, not going to work, and having to adjust to like that new life. Moreover, then he asked, how do you adjust to this change? So for me, it wasn't easy, and it's still not easy trying to adjust to the fact that you only go from home to work, from work to home, being home all day, dealing with anxiety, like going to the supermarket, now having to wait online so you can get your groceries. So this whole new change has been new for everyone. The next question is, have you set any new goals unknowingly? So what he meant by that was, because we have gone through so much changes, have you created a new goal and you didn't even know that you had a goal? So for me, I kind of broke down my day. So because I wasn't working for about a month, I will wake up around 10, then make breakfast, then take a nap. Then I will wake up, I will read my book, then take another nap, I will make lunch, then I will clean the house, and then we will play games, and then we'll watch TV. So I kind of created a routine around the time that we were home, and that helped me in a way kind of like set goals daily, so I didn't feel my time was being wasted. And then that goes into the next question: do you create a new path? So yes, I have, because now that I was being home, I had so much time in my hands. I started to think about my priorities and the things that I always wanted to achieve. Right, being in an apartment for so long, it's not pretty. It's not like, nobody wants to do that, but that's the new normal. But that gave me time to think, like, what can I do during this time to be successful? How can I improve my life? And maybe why don't I get started on my journey, right? So within this new path that you have created, for me, it was a new way of work. So now we go to work, and now you have to wear masks, you have to wear gloves, you have to change your mask every so often. That was new to me. Like, we didn't need to do that. And now into the piece where I added like working out, being able to work out and be home early. So I was never home early before. Like, I will be home 7, 8 o'clock. Then I'll do dinner, or I will clean the house. Now, hey, I get home early, I'll do my workout, and then I'll do everything else. So that change that I started creating in the beginning now is like a routine for me. And then now I have more structure around my routines at home. So let's say I'll clean on Monday, then I do laundry on Tuesday, and more realistic goals for myself in the long term. So working out was not an option for me, but I made it a realistic goal with a long term effect in my life, and that was one of the new paths that I had created for myself. The next question was, what are your side streets? Right? So what he means by that is, although you are setting certain goals, what do you do to kind of keep yourself, like, what will you do for fun? That would be like the actual question. Like, what are the things that, yes, you're setting a new goal, you're setting a new path, but what are you doing to kind of not feel that you are in this road and you just do this for whatever period of time you said that you're doing it. So for me, I'll read for like 30 minutes whenever I can. I started recording my weight loss journey. I started posting on Instagram every Friday about my past travel experiences. And then I'll drink coffee in the afternoon with my husband. So that's like a new thing. We got this coffee machine, and every time that I come home from work, we'll make coffee, and that's like a new thing that we'll do. So that is aside from everything that I do, but it's also helps you keep, I don't know, not so centered into your goals, but at the same times you do have your goals, but you also have like a little fun thing to do. What success have you had? So for me is that I'm able to work out consistently, able to express my feelings around the weight loss journey that I have. So before, talking about this was very, I don't know, you don't talk to people like, hey, I want to lose weight and this is what I'm doing, because one, people don't care. Two, they just think it's boring. And three, if they're not in the same journey as you, they not gonna listen to you, or they just gonna be like, oh, you're just being considered, or you just talking about this, and people just, they don't care. That was always those three pushback that I have for whoever speak about my weight loss journey. And I'll post some pictures from my first transformation when I first did Insanity and I lost so much weight. What are you going to do to continue to enhance your life moving forward? Right? When you talk about creating a new path, adjusting to the changes, how you're setting new goals, which are your side streets, and how much success have you had from creating all those questions. It's like, how are you going to maintain it, right? Maintaining and staying consistent is one of the worst things that people deal with. I haven't been consistent, right? So it takes 21 days for you to create a habit, and I'm already in day 28 into the program. So I'm like 6 days in track to be in a routine in a long term, right? But I have done this in the past, and yes, you'll be consistent for a good 3-4 months, and after those 3-4 months, it's like you're going back to ground zero. So for me, doing this that I'm doing, like talking to you guys, letting you know about my experiences and the things that I'm doing, I feel it will help me stay in track moving forward and help me create a long-term goal for myself, right? And make sure that I maintain my results moving forward. Working now helps me feel better. Like, it helps with your mind. It helps you feel relief, right? And it keeps you in peace with yourself. So losing weight just because you want to look good is not a valid reason. In my opinion, like, yes, aesthetics is perfect, it's fine, but what about your health? Are you feeling better? Are you happier? Are you living a happier life with whoever's around you? Why not do it every day when you can? This week is week 4, the end of phase 2, and the deep challenge with Shanti. Much better this week compared to last week. So last week I spoke about being hungry, how I was not able to finish some of the move in the workouts, and this week that completely changed. So I focused a lot into my nutrition, and how does that 85-15 ratio played in my end, because like I said, I was feeling hungry most of the time, so I was not eating enough. And what I kind of figured that it works for me was my heavier meals was my breakfast. So I'll post some samples of what my breakfast and lunch and dinner look like for this week for you all to see in the video. And for the most part, like, I'll eat eggs, spinach, wheat toast in the morning with the coffee. Then for lunch, I'll have rice, vegetables, chicken or steak. Dinner is usually like a wrap or steak and vegetables. So that has seen, like, that's working better for me. Like I said, I'm not following a specific diet, but I am making better decisions when it comes down to food. However, I have a confession. I had to own it to you guys, and then you guys holding me accountable. So Friday, we hosted a pizza party for my team, and I had 2 slices of pizza, right? That's the confession. But I had to say I was very proud of myself, because from the beginning I told my team, hey, I'm only eating 2 slices. 2 slices of pizza, and that was all I had. And I drank plenty of water all day long, and I had like a small meal that day. So with that being said, you still can have 85 healthy and 15% of fun. So the fun for me this week was the 2 slices of pizza that I had on Friday. And it was my sister's birthday, so I had 2 drinks, and it was okay. So like, drinking is fine. I'm not overdoing it. So I don't think that's gonna have any negative effect on my results for this week. Like, 1 day or 2 is not gonna mess up everything you do, but you have to be consistent and you have to be accountable. So if you know that you messed up 1 week, it's okay. Like, we all go up and down in this journey, so 1 day is not gonna mess up your diet. And that's what that 15% comes in. If you're okay, if you're going, let's say you're going to your family's house and you know they're already having a lot of unhealthy choices for you, right? But you love eating whoever's cooking's food. Why not just eat less than what you normally eat and still have fun and eat the food, right? There's nothing wrong with that. And I feel that we all make that mistake of having that relationship with food, where food makes you either feel good or makes you feel bad, but rather than makes you feel good, you make it bad for yourself. So you punish yourself. Hey, I'm not gonna eat this because this, or no, stop that, just do this, right? Mentally prepare yourself for what you are about to do. If you are going to someone's house, you don't have to change what you're doing and not be part of the celebration. No, eat a little bit of what they're cooking. It's fine. Like, 1 day is not gonna mess it up, guys. Like, it's not gonna mess up your diet. It's not gonna mess up your result. And that's the mindset that we all have, that 1 day is gonna throw everything down the river, and then you're gonna live miserable because you didn't have that piece of cake that you've been dying to eat. No, you gotta treat yourself, however, with the moderation. So with that being said, let's change that relationship we have with food. Like, food is good for your body. Don't treat it like it's bad for you, or make you feel like, make yourself feel guilty because you can't have the things that you want. Just find the balance between what you love, what you need, and that makes you feel better. Like, that works for me this week. Like, I already knew these this was gonna happen. So I prepare myself mentally to get through the days. And hey, I still got my inches off of this week's as a result. Moving on into the workouts, right? So the intensity for this week was around upper body weight training. Amazing. I love weight training. It pushes you to a limit that it kind of gives me that adrenaline to keep going every day. But the videos that I recorded, and you guys will see, I'll post them here now. It's literally going one push-up, then 2 rows, 2 push-ups, 3 rows, and so forth, all the way building up to 8 or 10 in some of the exercise. I did have to modify so the intensity wasn't that bad because my shoulders were hurting, my arms were sore. Given that all this week has been upper body, like it like you feel it, like I was just drained. But I cannot wait to see how my arms is gonna look for summer. Like it's gonna burn all this fat and I'm gonna look amazing. Another struggle that I had was not being able to complete my workouts the days that they were due, right? So for example, Friday I had one workout due, and then Saturday I had another one. Friday I was so tired from work and exhausted to the point that I was just like, I was really tired, my body was not having it. But that didn't mess up my mindset. What I did is I adjusted, right? So Saturday came and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do Friday's workout, Saturday's workout, plus the extra workout that we have on the calendar, right? So it's okay to kind of rearrange your schedule in terms of your workout, because if your body is not 100%, your performance in your workout is not gonna be 100%. Right? Your form is not going to be good. So if your form is not good, your push-ups, right, they're not going to be as effective as they could if you were 100% rested. So form equals better result. If you have a better form, your results are going to be 10 times better, rather than being really tired, being really like, hey, I don't want to do it. Like your energy levels is going to be, no, they're not going to be there, and you're not going to be 100%. So it's okay. Skipping a workout one day is okay. And when you're doing exercise like I am right now, back to back, like your body feels sore. So I've been doing upper body weights since last week for 6 days straight, and my arms are hurting. Like I'm sore. So it is normal for your body to kind of feel like, hey, I need a little break. Can we just slow down today? So I took a couple of days off, if you want to say it, but it wasn't really off. I just had to make up the days that I missed, doubling up on workouts. So that was the only thing I would say was like my struggles for this week, like balancing my 80 to 15% ratio in terms of food and kind of doubling my workouts because I missed one day within the week. So if you struggle with that, please let me know. It's okay. If you need support or you need some kind of guidance on how I do it for myself, I can help you. It's nothing wrong with that, guys. And people need to change the mindset. And I feel like we all have to change the mindset that if you fail one day, it's gonna mess up the rest of your journey. It is not. You get better at things by failing and learning from your mistakes, and that just makes you stronger, right? If you didn't do 100% today, it doesn't mean that your results is not going to be 100%, right? It's just going to help you understand for the next time, hey, I didn't do good last week, I just got to push it to the limit this week so I can improve myself. So, moving past the, oh, I'm not doing it right, Yes, you're doing it right. The mistakes, like not feeling 100% is still part of this process, and you gotta learn how to embrace that. And once you do that, like, let me tell you, your results and your commitment to yourself is gonna be off the roof. And that's something that I learned for myself this week, like not letting missing a workout hold you back from your journey, and understanding that is part of the process and it will happen, but it's how you come back from those little setbacks and then you just get stronger. So we made it to results, guys. So I know you've been waiting. That's what everybody's so excited about. I am excited too. So Starting from May 17, that's when I first started taking measurements. I was week 2 into the program, but actually week 1 for me. For those who watched the first video, if you haven't, I'm gonna link up here and then down in the description, so you can go back and then get up to date with the journey. So this week's numbers. So I started with 42 and a quart on my chest, and I'm down to 40 inches. So that's a total of 2 inches and 1 quart. Yes. Waist. Finally. So I started at 33, and I'm down to 32 in my waist. So that's a whole inch. Last week I didn't lose anything around my waist, and this week it's 1 inch. So patience, right? Being patient, the result will come to you. Hips measurements, number 1 was at 41. Then this week is 39. So that's a whole 2 inches in total. And hip measurement number 2, I started at 45 and a half. If now I'm at 44. So that's a whole inch and a half on my second measurement. About 5 or 6 inches off. So I have not taken any measurements in terms of the scale. Like I mentioned in my previous video, I don't care for the weight as of right now. I might weigh myself at the end of week 5, which is coming up this week, but I'm not sure yet. I'm still not sure, but progress, right? 5 inches overall since my last measurement is a lot, so I take that. Yeah, like I'm so excited. Like measurements is the biggest thing, I would say, in my personal opinion, because the numbers go down and you can see it when you go into the scale. It's a battle between your actual weight and gain weight from muscle. So that's why I'm not looking at the scale. So that's great. That's amazing. Please let me know what you think about my results in a comment down below. Yeah, like we're making progress. So we start phase 3 on Monday. So it will be hard. So one thing that Shanti mentioned in the group was that phase 3 of the program was going to be intense. So for him, like his program is already intense, but I didn't realize it was going to be that intense, right? So I'm going to take a peek at their calendar and I'll post it for you all to see. It is intense. We go from doing 1 workout a day to doing 2 workouts a day. So day 30, which will fall, I think, is in a Tuesday for my schedule. I have a silent volume 1 vertical plyo and game day. I'm scared, but I'm gonna push through, and I'm gonna win, right? So for that day, I'm thinking I'll record the whole workout so you guys can see my struggle or my success. We'll see. But it looks pretty intense. Like it's really, I don't know how to explain it. Like we'll see when I get through this episode, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts. But we don't have a off day until 6 days after. So yeah, I'll link the picture in the video. The group is private, so you don't have access, but he is gonna open up a second round for the 60 days challenge. So when he does it, I'll link everything down below so you guys can go and join it. So you know, but my thing is I want to keep the group and everything that happens with him separate, and I want you guys to focus on my own experience and how I'm doing with the program. He's amazing. So if you ever had any like, hey, should I try his workout? Yes, do it. You lose weight and you be pushed to the max. And yeah, you will love them. So that was the results for this week, guys. Hopefully we see better numbers as we did for last week. So now I'm super excited. I cannot wait. We halfway through the program, so I'm so excited. It's like 30 days of me sticking to a program without missing a day, and that's amazing. So yes. If you like the video for this week, guys, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, leave your comments down below. This week was amazing for me. I hope it was amazing for you guys, learning about my journey. If you like everything, please comment, let us know. Let me know how I can continue to improve myself. If you like what you're seeing, please let me know as well. Your comments are very important to me. They help me grow within this journey and help me tailor my message to you guys every week to make sure it's informative and you guys are actually enjoying it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.